calling my name. And I'd look around. It wasn't my voice. I'd look around and nobody would be around. And if anybody was around, it wasn't their voice and it wasn't them. I'm fully convinced that that was God. But I'd never thought like, oh, hey, that's God. So I just ignored it and eventually it stopped. There's been so many times throughout my life that I felt like just naturally the urge to just grab a Bible and read it, to say, God, please, in any circumstance where I was panicked as a kid, I'd say, God, God, God. But I would turn to him. I wouldn't seek any sort of relationship. It was always a circumstantial thing. So imagine, eventually becoming a teenager, and I am totally influenced by the world and culture, and I'm not living the way that a Christian should, because I wasn't even a Christian. I just knew that there was a God out there. I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know how to talk to him. I didn't know anything. And so despite my not knowing, despite my living in sin as a teenager in relationships, he carried me. And he was there, and he never left. And I believe that because whenever I was going through the bad parts of that relationship, it turned very dangerous, and it turned very harmful. There was a lot of mental and emotional, I'll say, abuse. There was a lot of sexual manipulation and a lot of control. And I eventually left that relationship. And that relationship was my world. And so my thoughts on getting married and having kids, and now this horrible thing is over and I'm just still devastated. It's so funny to look back now, because in Romans it says God turns everything good, and although there was so much pain and so much fire, oh, it is so good, because I'm sitting here holding a sleeping baby, one of my 3 babies that God has blessed me with. I am in this marriage where I have a husband who respects me. Yes, we argue. Yes, the relationship has its own problems. But